Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I'm Bethany and we are doing a Sagittarius season reading. So I can't remember the exact date that Sagittarius season ends, but it is mid-December. So usually around the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd of the month do the seasons end up changing or switching. So I got an intuitive hit to focus on Sagittarius because it is ruled by Jupiter, or Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. I can never remember how it goes. So, um, so Jupiter is the planet, and it's funny because I was looking, randomly saw this depiction of the planets based on the size of fruits to like compare how big they are to each other. And Jupiter was the biggest one. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, it's of good luck, fortune, things like that. And Sagittarius energy is known to be very fortunate, very lucky. And, they're also known as the philosophers as well. They're known as the archers, so they can like hit their mark, so they're very good at manifesting things, setting their eye on something and going after it and getting it. And it's a fire sign, right? So they're about action, risk taking, being bold, being passionate, and not being afraid to go after things that they want. And so I wanted to do, a pick a card reading. So that's what we're going to do today, based on that energy, Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy. So the luck of Jupiter, the luck of Sagittarius, it can be anything, right? So I want you to choose the pile you feel most drawn to. The links will be down below for the timestamps. So we have pile number 1, which is these little angel wings. Okay, so that's pile number 1. And we have pile number 2, which is the tea light candle. Then we have pile number 3, which is the flower. So I will start with pile number 1. And you can watch multiple piles too. If you feel drawn to multiple piles, please watch more than one or all of them. There is no limit. Okay, we have some from my deck, an oracle deck to predict the future. We have some timing cards. We'll get to those last. I think I'm going to get to the tarot last as well. So I've already pre-chosen all of the cards, and I don't think that I'm going to pull any more, but we will see if I need to clarify something. But let's get started. All right, so for pile number 1, we have 65. So 65 reduces down to an 11. 11 is a very lucky number. We have whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Oh, then we have Lord, take charge with authority. This is very Sagittarius energy. This person, whoever is watching, you might have Sagittarius in your chart. You don't have to have Sagittarius in your chart for it to resonate for you. But it's also Aries energy too. Like I'm feeling Aries, just like fire energy, Sagittarius or Aries. So taking charge. What are we taking charge of? We'll find out. Let's see. We have pay yourself first and let go of guilt. Yeah, let go of guilt for paying yourself first. And then we have helpful people. To me, the helpful people in the trust the great mystery is, so like whales live like, deep in the ocean, right? And we don't see them often, only when they breach, when they come to surface. And even then, we don't see them often. So I was feeling that there's like, this card is about helpful people on the other side. So angels, ancestors, anyone in the spirit realm. That's what it was feeling like for me, was like these two cards were about trusting that you have the help that you need in order to take action on something. Okay, I want to look at the tarot because I want to get more. It's kind of vague still. So let's do that. We have the Judgment card, the Ace of Swords. Look at that. More Aries energy. Or no, I just said Aries, but actually it's not Aries, but I guess it could be. The King of Swords is not Aries. It's like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy usually. Then we have Three of Swords. We have lots of swords so far. And then we have Judgment twice. Judgment twice. And the Devil. Let me make sure you can see all the cards. Yes, we can. Okay. So there's definitely some clarity happening for you. You know, the King of Swords is something that he's truthful, he's fair. This is about truth or clarity coming, you know, and especially too, when I was talking about helpful people from the other side, you could be getting downloads about things connected to whatever it is you're taking action on. But there is some, with Judgment twice, you know, that's not an accident. And that is saying that there's something that you are being asked to take action on. It's time for you to show the universe that you're ready to move on from something specifically that is toxic, that, you know, with the Three of Swords, that's pain and heartbreak, something from the past. It does feel financial, even though we don't have any pentacles. I mean, it could be ideas as well, like taking action on the ideas that you have, like that you're getting, like trusting your intuitive nudge to do things, certain things. I feel like you have some regret. This could be about like maybe some regret or some pain in the past where like you didn't put yourself first. This can be pay yourself first, but it's also like putting yourself first. So like in whichever way this is showing up for you, um, it seems a little bit more like it, it feels kind of vague. It feels more like this is your mindset, like letting go of guilt and forgiving yourself for things that you feel like you've messed up on. But I am actually going to get more for this pile. Just to clarify, like what situation is this talking about? This could also be about your connection to the divine, your connection to your crown chakra, to you getting spiritual guidance and taking action on that. It feels very meta. Like it feels like it's a very it's in your mind, it's in your mindset, it's your beliefs, it's your thoughts. Yeah, see, I was feeling the Five of Cups when I was talking about the pain and the regret. I'll put that over there. Something that didn't work out in the past for you, whichever situation's coming to mind for yourself. It's like you wanted to take action on it. You had intuitive hits. You didn't put yourself first, and you feel guilty now, and maybe it's even caused you to close off, to become less emotional, because we have so many swords. And with the only cups card we have is like the pain and regret from the past. And so Sagittarius season is letting you let go of that. Like it's helping you let go of it. It's helping you have your judgment day. Like this is about redemption, second chances. So it's also like maybe another idea, another inspiration, because aces are gifts, right? So you're going to be given the gift of, maybe it's somebody communicating with you, right? Like I said, somebody specific, like a specific, possibly male spirit deity, right? Coming to speak to you, to tell you something, like an act, something that you want to take action on. I mean, this could also represent either you or somebody in your life who's taking charge with authority, and they're coming in to communicate something. Maybe it's like a second chance for something that you know, like for example, if you're talking about work and you applied for a job but you didn't get it, right? Maybe it's not the same job, but it could be like maybe it's that coming back around for you, right? The opportunity to come to work in that position that you wanted. Um, or it's like you're getting a chance in a similar position or field or job with when you, does I can't talk. I hope that's making sense. And it's going to allow you to pay yourself first and to take care of yourself first. It's also being detached from the things that and the people and the places that don't let you put yourself first, because you know that putting yourself first is going to allow you to be there for other people, right? So you're letting go of guilt, of putting yourself first, of being more emotionally detached from the past. Maybe people make you feel guilty, or there's this toxic pattern of like people pleasing and putting everyone's needs before your own, right? And you have some regret, and there's sadness because people didn't reciprocate your energy. And so now you're taking charge of your life, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to have this second chance for me, whether that's like in a relationship, whether that's in a job, whether that's just with yourself in general, your spirituality. I'm feeling too like there's a lot of different layers here, and it's going to affect like multiple different areas of your life. So I feel like that's what I was saying. It's more meta, it's more broad, the topic here, because it's about taking charge. Because like when you change this one thing, how you do one thing is how you do all things. So when you trust this kind of like, I feel like it's the great mystery. It's like the deep dark within, right? Because that's where the whale lives. When you're trusting those deep urges and nudges that you're getting, and or even that you're getting when you're in meditation, and that you're getting from spirit guides, your spirit team, god or goddesses, or whoever it is that you speak to, angels, archangels, your ancestors, whoever it is that you feel you have a connection with, they are helping you take charge, take back control of your situation, whatever situation is on your mind, or it's just your entire life, right? And you shifting this one thing about yourself is going to help you then become successful going forward. And you're not going to have to repeat these patterns of the past, like feeling stabbed in the back, stabbed in the front, um, feeling loss and regret over things where you gave more and you didn't get back, right? These toxic behavior patterns that keep you stuck and are just life force draining, right? Whether it's people or work situations or ways of thinking, belief systems, ways of being, ways of showing up in the world, all that stuff. You're being given the chance during Sagittarius season, the rest of it, so through mid December, to have a second chance to do something, to take action on something, an idea, um, or it's somebody is communicating something to you and giving you and offering you something, because this can represent like a contract as well, but you're getting a second chance, you're getting a redemption, and they're asking you to trust that you may not know when or how it's coming or that it's even coming, but you also need to trust in the unknown so that you don't repeat these patterns. That's also this trust the new, trust the process as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That was for you, pile number 1. I hope it was helpful. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you would like a reading with me, or an energy healing session or coaching session. That information is below. I'm offering gift cards right now for 25% off of all of my services, all of my full priced services. That does not include the pre-recorded readings that I offer for a little bit less money. So it's just the 30-minute, 60-minute readings, and then 60-minute energy healing sessions, coaching sessions, all that. So you can find that information below. There's a code gift 25 that you can put in when you purchase. You get 25% off of an e-gift card you can gift to yourself or to somebody else, right? We have the holidays coming up, and I say to yourself because you can purchase it and then use it at any time. But it is the holidays. So, oh, I forgot the timing questions. My goodness, look at that. You've got to be kidding me. Really? How funny is this? We have the no and the yes card, and these are the only two yes and no cards in this deck, and they both came out. The answer to your question is no, and the answer to your question is a clear yes. That's interesting. I'm going to pull some cards on that. I almost forgot about those. So, what is the no for? I mean, it could simply be the no is like telling some people no, certain people who are not in your best interest, right, to keep giving to. And then the yes is you saying yes to yourself. Yeah. You're saying no to something and destroying a foundation somewhere, right? You're letting go of something, you're leaving something behind. Yeah. And then what are we saying yes to? The Magician. Yeah, to the new, to creating something brand new. Yep, that's it. Yeah, like it's everything I already said. You're saying no to the past and you're saying yes to the future. As simple as that. All right. Okay, that was you for you, pile number one. We're going to go into pile number two. So if you chose the candle, the tea light, we will hopefully not forget to do those cards. And sorry, I was checking to see if my video is still recording. Yes, it is. Is it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Pile number two. Ooh. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. We have Rhino Spirit and overcome any obstacle and turn knowledge into wisdom. Look at that. Honor your inner knowing. Beautiful. I'm going to put that one over here because I feel like that's very similar to this one. Trust or turn knowledge into wisdom. Then we have sever vows of poverty. We have a year from now. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the 4 of Wands. I don't have enough room here. The 2 of Swords, the 3 of Cups. My goodness. Ooh, 2 Kings. See, I'm going to wait with those. Okay, so I feel all over the place, honestly. Like I'm feeling very scattered right now. I don't know if that's your energy. Oof, let me ground. This pile might need to ground themselves. The 3 of Cups. I don't know where to put this. Right here, I guess. There's like an influx of energy coming that might be significant to what you're going through. You might be blindfolded to something, especially with I have it right next to the sever vows of poverty. You may not realize that you have a vow of poverty, right? And this could come from anywhere. This could come from past lives. This could come from your own family, ancestral patterns and that, or it come from just you in this lifetime. And up until this point, you don't realize how you've kind of created this tie to poverty, right? It's like a part of your identity is what it feels like. Because with the 10 of Pentacles, this it can be an inheritance, right? Having enough to share with other people. And so it could be like this is like obviously like wealth as well. Wealth and reaching a milestone when it comes to finances or just having everything physically. This to me feels like child energy. Your inner child is trying to show you something, like the way, like, yeah, I feel like there was a point in time where you kind of shut yourself off, blindfolded yourself to something, and chose to have this vow of poverty so that you could relate to other people around you. With the 6 of Pentacles, this is balance and reciprocity, equal energy exchange. It's also having enough to share with other people, right? Philanthropy. The 4 of Wands is about stability, union, celebration. This is also a card of these two cards go often hand in hand together. This is like these people are celebrating at the wedding. That's kind of the story with these cards because they are coming together, like-minded people, friendship. They're celebrating. I always see this as community card, like coming together with people that you love. Okay, now I'll get into these. So we had 2 kings coming through. We had the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So there's something about your masculine side, right? So this could be if you are primarily masculine, or if you just your masculine side, because we all have both. So that would be coming from your father as well, like father energy is like something about your emotions and your finances being tied, as in, like I was saying, you have this like you basically vowed to, well, I'm not going to um make more than the people in my life, right? My family or my father, or it's like, like it was some kind of like, I'm always going to be on the same level, I guess, energetically, is more so what I'm feeling. And you made this like vow when you were a child, like, I'm always, it's so hard to put into words. I'm going to, so like if you had a dad or, a masculine energy in your life who was struggling with poverty in any way, right? Like mentally, emotionally, physically, they're usually all combined anyway, they all affect each other. But it was almost like you decided, okay, well, so that I can, because it's like getting down to somebody's level so that you can be on their level, so that you can relate to them. Because what happens is, like, if you're not on their level, you kind of vibrate out of each other's lives, right? Or like they don't want to be around you because you make them uncomfortable because you're vibrating at a higher level, right? If somebody's vibrating at a lower level, that's kind of what happens. It triggers people, right? So you decided to take on this vow of poverty. I feel like it's like unconsciously. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and I know this is. It was like in the moment. Maybe it was like a survival thing, right? And and it also, like, okay, I don't want, I'm getting like off into a tangent. Somebody here might be neurodivergent, or like the way that your thought process is, like you bounce from one topic to another um easily and often. Nothing wrong with that. But um so now I lost my train of thought. Because I got distracted by something else. So you might have like ADD, ADHD, or beyond, just neurodivergent. Um, so what was I saying? Yeah, see, now I can't even remember what I was saying. Okay. Something about trusting in the magic of the fact that you created this vow of poverty, which means you can break it. Oh, that's what I was saying, was that you can also, or you also developed these kind of like intuitive gifts. Um, and through this kind of experience of um, wanting to help this father figure in your life by almost like it was preparing you for this time where right now, where you are now as an adult, realizing that you are very spiritual and very wise and very intuitive and emotionally open and sensitive, emotionally intelligent, and that you like, and that's what I was feeling in the beginning, was like this like influx of energy and just like a lot going on, and that you feel everybody's energies, and you have these very intuitive gifts. And it could also be from past lives too, that you took on, not just from this life with this whole masculine energy, but it's affecting you right now, your finances and your emotions, and they're going to be both tied. So like when you heal this, you are going to then open yourself up to more magic and more abundance, like wealth. So the Tower card is about destroying this foundation. I feel like, and this represents severing this vow of poverty. The Tower, that's what it represents. And I think it's also your child self reminding we've overcome so much, that it's like you might feel tired, or like, I don't have enough at the moment to do this or to go through this, but it's like your inner child's coming through to try to like give you this inspiration, this like, look at all the stuff that we've gone through, right? We've overcome so many obstacles, and we've turned all of our knowledge into wisdom. Like, you have the wisdom to now have things be balanced out for you. Um, what's the Four of Wands and Three of Cups giving me? I'm going to put these down. Interesting. Ask again, maybe in three. It's like if you had a specific question, it might be unclear, or mm, So a year from now can mean a year from now, like in within a year. But because we're at the end of a year, it also kind of to me felt like it was like within this month. It could be 3 days or even 3 weeks. Kind of felt like, I mean, or it could be 3 months as well. Like I'm feeling that's kind of what that is for the timing card. And then the ask again and maybe. You are unclear, like there's a lot of like things that haven't been clear for you yet, like um it hasn't been determined yet, or you're not meant to know at this time. Feels like because you're blindfolded to this because of this vow of poverty. So like things are unclear, or maybe you're unclear like where to focus your energy because of this. um so you could, what is this Four of Wands and the Three of Cups telling me? I wanted to get more on this. So coming together with like-minded people, I definitely feel like maybe it is like getting supported or feeling supported, or um, with people who are similar to you. Because if you might be neurodivergent, that might be something that keeps you from maybe reaching out to people because you feel different from people. And maybe it is you're finding maybe like some stability within a community, even building it, or maybe you are going to get married, or I don't see a lot of love here. It's more, I mean, this is meant to be like for the self. So, but it is like, it's like knowing what it is you need and want within like people and support and community, because perhaps you didn't have that. We're talking about, growing up as a child. And so now you want to create that. And you kind of, it's just telling you to trust in the magic of everything that's happening and to do anything, like, not do anything, um, work now on noticing where you have these like vows of poverty, which is, I'm going to read the card because I keep talking about this. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So they're asking you to focus on that right now. Like, this is your obstacle. Like, you're going to be able to get this done during Sagittarius season. And that you don't want to back up down from this because you might have several vows of poverty places, right? And I'm hearing like just like meditate, or like if you just simply set your intention, and I think they're already telling you like honor your inner knowing and turn knowledge into wisdom, is means like you already know, or you look, we have 66 and 67 too as well. See, I'm just like all over the place. Like, try to focus. Um And this is the biggest message: sever your vows of poverty, because you can do more, you can have more. Open yourself up to it, and don't go back to like any kind of loyalties you feel like you've made with people who are not good for you to have loyalties to. Like, you need to focus on yourself and your children, your family, whoever that you have in your life that is important to you. Creating a stability, and like maybe you are even creating like foundation. Like, maybe you're going to do philanthropic work for people who are similar to you, right? Who have been through similar experiences. So maybe like a nonprofit or something to that effect, but you're creating some kind of sanctuary, or um, community or group where you can give back all that you've gained and learned. I mean, it could be that you have also severed vows of poverty, but I think you're still realizing this, and there's still some more things to be discovered. So this could be coming from past lives, and also obviously, if it's coming from past lives, you brought it into this life so that you could clear it, and so you have a specific like person or people. Could be two masculine energies like we saw there too, but I feel like it's more so saying like your emotions and your finances are going to be combined. So how you feel about money, how you think about money, right? That energy, you need to like speak more loving words about money or about wealth or abundance if you want to bring more of that in. And notice how you might be in denial of like how you keep yourself small and keep yourself stuck in this pattern of not having enough, right? Of being in poverty. So I'm going to stop there. I think I've said enough. If you would like your own reading with me, that information is below. I am offering discounted e-gift cards for the holidays. So you can buy one for yourself or for other people. It's 25% off for any of my services, any of my full price services, starting with the 30-minute tarot reading. So all of that information is below. Also comment and let me know how this resonated for you. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, I will go on to pile 3. All right, pile 3, this is for you. You chose the flower. Okay. Let's see. What does Sagittarius energy have in store for you? Sagittarius Jupiter energy. Co-create with spirit and claim your independence. And we have drum, dream and journey, block out distractions, and it's up to you. Yeah. So something is, especially with this independence card, claim your independence. Like you're being guided. I need to move this. Hold on. You're being guided to find your own connection to spirit if you don't already, but maybe it's, I think maybe dreaming and journeying through dreams. I mean, also maybe drumming might be very effective for you, like a drum circle, or, just being around drums. Some sound healing might be beneficial for you, or it's just dreaming and journeying is how you're going to co-create with spirit. And they're really coming through to try to speak to you. But you may be distracted and not being able to hear it. And they're telling you, you got to take some responsibility, accountability for an independent. Maybe it's like what am I thinking? Maybe it's just like maybe co-creating with spirit instead of like, I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what to say. Let's see. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful. We have the Empress. Okay, so you may have some like codependent patterns that you are breaking, right? And they may have already you may have already ended it or healed it. And now you're working on, and this could also actually represent you having your own business. Like with the Nine of Pentacles, this to me is always about your own business card, saying yes. Like this is about joy and happiness and saying yes. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Wow. So, and the 10 of Swords. We have 3 10s. So it's reaching some kind of milestone, or you're on your way there. What's this one? 25. So this feels like the 25th of December. Even though I think that Sagittarius season is over by then, I feel like, but that's like Christmas. So something could be coming around Christmas. Something you've been working hard for, something that you've been dreaming about. It's almost like Christmas, like you're going to be getting a Christmas present. It could have to do with mother energy, or just this is about you being abundant and receiving. Yeah, I really do feel like a lot of you, it's something that you've always dreamt of doing. I mean, you could, with the journey card too, like maybe it's going somewhere specific, like traveling somewhere. If that's not it, it's something that you're very emotionally connected to, and that's very abundant, and it feels like your own business. Like you want to work on your own, right? You want to have your own business, and the painful cycle is over. And if you're feeling like you need support, they're saying co-create with spirit. Like even though you want to claim your independence, you also need to be asking for help from spirit as well. I mean, this card, this pile doesn't feel like I need any more actually, but like I just feel like you're going to be getting a lot of yeses. Like you ask whatever you're asking for, it's going to be a yes. And to say yes to opportunities that are coming to you as well. The biggest one is going to be here, block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. That's definitely this. Oops. The end. It's time for you to block out everything that keeps you from focusing on your goals and what it is you want to create, because you are really close to the finish line of something. You're really close. So don't give up. They're saying, do not give up. Claim that it's going to happen as well. Claim your dreams. Keep going forward on this journey that, it's up to you, that you've created, and co-create with spirit now if you need support, and get ready to receive. This is also can be about birth and pregnancy. And so that's like being fertile and abundant, right? And here, the Nine of Pentacles too is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. So like there's something that's coming in for you that the universe is giving you a big fat yes to, around the 25th, right? So again, it feels like this, like it's very serendipitous, or like, on purpose around Christmas time, right? When we're supposed to be, when we generally, a lot of, the world practices giving gifts. So you're going to be getting a gift because you're coming to the end of this journey. And so as something simultaneously ends that's painful, something beautiful, emotional, wealthy, and abundant also comes in at the same time. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. If you would like your own reading with me, I am offering 25% off, 25% off e-gift cards. So you can buy them for yourself or for other people since it is holiday time. So that link is below, along with the code, which is gift25 that you use during checkout. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sending you guys so much love and so much luck and abundance. Have a wonderful Sagittarius season, and I'll see you guys again soon. All right, bye.